Hello guys and welcome to Hakman Traders. In this video I'm going to be showing to you guys how does the stock market, how does the international news affect the stock market of the country that you live in. Well, not all of the news affect the stock market of the countries that of your homeland, but there are certain there are certain things that regarding to their news the stock market is a bit affected. Only those type of companies are affected in the stock market. So to keep in view this point, not all of the companies are affected with positive or negative news, but there are some companies that are affected with that are related to each other due to those factors that affect the stock market. Now these things are um, currency, gold, crude oil. Now these type of things that affect the overall performance of the stock market. Not the all of the stock market, but only those part of the companies that are related to this category. So how does the currency affect the running of the stock market? Now let's say in the country I live in, it's USD to PKR, USD to Pakistani rupees, US dollars to Pakistani rupee. Now when the US dollar weakens and the Pakistani rupees strengthen, the stocks in the shares in the stock market also gets hit, also gets lower, and they got a dip because the currency has strengthened. The currency of the country that of my homeland gets strengthened against the US dollar. The US dollar weakens, so it shows that there is a bit instability in the currency, and if the currency of the country that I live in gets stable, if it weakens, then the prices gets higher, the prices of the stocks get higher. If it strengthens, then the if if the PKR Pakistani rupees strengthen, or any country that you live in, the your currency strengthen against the US dollar, what it shows that is the stock prices will drop. They will get hit by a bit percentage, but they will drop by a certain amount or certain percentage, because the currency, these are inversely related to each other. So the currency also affects the, because it is related to international news, international standards, not national standards, so it affects the overall performance of the stock market. Now this only this category affects the overall performance of the stock market. Now crude oil, this is directly related. So crude oil, if the prices of the crude oil increases, the prices of the petroleum stocks, the the oil and gas exploration companies and those type of companies, the stocks of those companies increases. If the crude oil price of the crude oil increases, if it decreases, then the price of the crude oil also, the price of the stocks that you are buying, or the price of the stocks, the petroleum stocks in your stock market also get decreases, because these two are mm, directly related to each other. Their prices increase or decrease directly affect the directly affect the share price of the companies, of the stocks of the companies that you're trying to buy, because they are directly related to each other, and this is also related to international market, international standards. Now the third thing is gold, gold or commodities slash com. I will write com, sorry about that. Now gold is also, it does not affect the overall performance of the stock market. Not all of the stock market is affected by the price of the gold. Only those companies that are, only those companies are affected that are related to the gold market, that the companies that deals in the gold, deals in gold, the company that deals in commodities, only those type of companies are related to each other. Now these things, when the price of the gold increases, the the share price of the company also increases. But but in this case I would suggest to buy gold, not the share price of the company, because the price of the gold increases by much more amount as compared to the share price of the gold companies. So this case, hold, buy and hold gold, because it will give you much more profit, as the currencies and all of the paper assets, they are uh, they are depreciating. So is this appreciating. They are going down in value, but this the price of gold is going up in value. So my recommendation here would be is to invest in gold, because you will profit from it, and it will give you much more profit as compared to other uh, the the stocks of the companies, the gold companies, because this will give you much more profit than those. So invest in gold in this case. In crude oil, you can also invest in crude oil, because crude oil is a when the price of the crude oil increases, so the share price also increases. Whether if you invest in crude oil or or the stock of the companies, both of the prices increases. Both of their price in oil and currency, the same thing happen. They are inversely related to each other. So if the uh, if the currency strengthens against the US dollar, then what it shows that the stock market gets hit by a certain percentage. It shows some negative signs, but you can buy at that time the stocks, and you can invest at that time, and you can make profit out of it. So these are the three things. There might be more, but these are the three important things that affect the overall performance. Sorry, that affect the performance of the stock market. And that's it for today. Hope you guys are enjoying my videos and want to learn more about the stock market. All I need you is to support my channel by hitting that subscribe button and comment down below, as your feedback is valuable for me. Goodbye.